Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Today we're doing a live video where my son will be asking me some questions and we're going to talk about Japan. So let's talk about Japan in 5 minutes. William asked me to be more presidential in my and how I dress, so I'm wearing my suit and tie. So this is live. Whatever is said, and I can't take anything back. So, William, what's your question?
What do you think about Japanese jobs?
Japanese jobs in Japan are like any other country. They have a set system in place. So you can get a job, but it takes time to cultivate good work ethics in the job that you're working at. So, what do I think about jobs in Japan? I wish I could be more than just a teacher or an entertainer or a teacher. So I said teacher twice, but yeah, I think that there are more opportunities. There should be more opportunities out there, but uh, language, regardless of your language skills or your skill sets, if you can't speak the language, you won't get any jobs. Okay? And you'll be forced to take a lot of tests and have to deal with language discrimination throughout your time. And either you have a high tolerance and can accept it, or you have a low tolerance and you return to your country and try to make better decisions. So, good question, William. And there's more on the subject, but I think that's my answer right there. All right, that was a minute. What's your next question, William?
What do you think
What do you think about what was it?
about?
Oh.
What do you think about?
Mm-hmm. Well, I can continue to talk about jobs in Japan, and I could tell you that right now, currently, there are a lot of jobs for foreigners, but they're still subjected to like convenience stores and jobs of which, yes, William, you have a hand raised.
What do you think about the currency of the houses?
Oh, the housing market here in Japan and how much it costs. So, it's actually that's a topic altogether that could be longer than 5 minutes. But in short, William, the housing market here in Japan, you have to look at it is old traditional houses, IKEA houses, or some word like that, where you can get a free house, but it will take tens of $1,000s to fix up, and the resale value here in Japan is non-existent. It has been that way for generations. There's no changing the laws around that. So, with the housing market the way it is right now, it's better to rent than it is to buy, or at the current currency and the exchange rate between both Japan and the world market. It's basically, you want to buy Japan, but Japan knows that you want to buy, so they're just going to jack up the price of everything. And that goes from everything from the construction, timber, to the everyday tools that you'll need to use. I'm not even going to talk about food, but the leases and loans are only given to those who either have a guarantor or have um, a lot of cash in their bank account. And if you're a foreign national, it's not going to be easy to get those loans. You would have to have a permanent residency, and which I would personally question the reason why you would change your permanent residency to Japan while being a foreign national under the certain guidelines that are going through the labor standards departments and the labor standards laws here in Japan. There's no reason to get a permanent residency. If you can't vote, then regardless of your housing rights or anything, it could easily be taken away if you were to speak up against the government or any form of freedom of expression or freedom of speech. You would quickly lose your permanent residency, especially if you decide not to pay taxes. But in any case, going back to William's question regarding housing, it's not big. Houses are small here in Japan. Um, Storage space is storage space. The price of apartment complexes are skyrocketing even in the country area and countryside area. Sorry. So that is my 5 minute talk. I'm going to end it up here in the next couple of seconds. Say thanks for watching. If you guys have a question you'd like me to answer in the future, I'll be open to answer those questions. Thanks for watching. See ya. End.